So hi, I'm Jen Vanderhoven. I'm Director of the National Horizon Centre. Thanks for joining us today for In Conversation with the NHC, where we talk to key leaders about current and future challenges and opportunities in the bioscience and healthcare sectors. And today I'm fortunate enough to have been joined by Janet Downie, who's the CEO of RoslinCT. So thanks for coming along, Janet. Can you tell me a bit about yourself, career to date, and how you've ended up in the role that you are in at the moment?
Sure. Hi, Jen. So, hi, I'm Janet Downie, Chief Exec at RoslinCT, and my career's been. I did my degree in biological sciences, and I went straight into industry. I spent many years in a CRO as a study director, and then I got really interested in quality assurance and particularly GMP. So I worked for a small biotech in quality assurance, and then I actually went to Charles River to lead the QA team for GMP testing here in Edinburgh. And I joined Roslin Cells, which was our original company, back in 2007. And we really were just a couple of people in the lab, and I came in and set up quality systems and the operational systems, and I was the chief operating officer there for a good number of years, and it was in 2015 that I became chief exec of RoslinCT. So it's been a bit of a journey through quality, operations, and now chief exec.
That's great though. And obviously we've seen in the news, I think it may have even been yesterday or today, the great news about the expansion of RoslinCT and some really great recognition from Sir Patrick Vallance. So can you tell me a bit more about that?
Yeah, so it's been an exciting time. We've been doing the expansion of our manufacturing facilities through COVID, so that's been exciting. So we now have an additional 5 clean room GMP manufacturing facility for cell and gene therapies, and ultimately we'll do commercial manufacture from that site. So we officially opened the facility 1st of October, and that was great. And we're now moving on to do sort of clinical manufacture within the next sort of few weeks. And it was great to have Patrick Vallance as part of the opening, and it was really great to see his recognition. And yeah, it's been a journey to get there, but we're really delighted to finally have the opening.
And that's in the Bio Quarter.
Yeah, so we're based in the Bio Quarter. Our original existing facilities are there, so we have manufacturing, development, QC all here in the Bio Quarter. So this was really adding a brand new manufacturing facility to add more capacity, and already it's pretty much full. So on to the next one.
That's great. And I regularly see the post on LinkedIn on your website for lots of jobs that are being created. So that's fantastic. Are there any particular kind of skills or anything you're looking for at the moment for people who may be interested in a career in cell therapies?
It's across the board really. We've recruited a lot into manufacturing, and that's a combination of experienced people and training our own. We're looking to bring in a microbiology manager at the moment, so that's a key position. But yeah, just across the board through QC, QA, project management, recruiting into there as well. So yeah, lots going on.
Great. So, as well as the expansion, which is obviously a fantastic opportunity for yourselves and the UK bio industry, what other kind of current challenges and opportunities are there in the cell therapy sector?
So I guess we've been involved with this for many years when we started out doing stem cell manufacture and then moving into cell therapies. And I think it's always a challenge. There's always challenges with manufacturing, but I think the key things, obviously we've had some challenges with supply chain with sterile manufacturing materials, but I think we're overcoming that now, and that we're working on that, which hasn't stopped us manufacturing, but it's posed a challenge. I think going forward, it's about making sure the technology keeps pace with all of the developments in the field, and I think there's a real opportunity to work closely with the equipment providers and everyone in the field to come together to really make sure we push the field. And with the clean rooms that we have now, in 5 years' time, it might be a different approach that we take. We don't need to have full clean rooms. We might have more closed systems. I think that's always something that we need to work on. And I guess with our collaboration, Jen, as we know, skills is always a challenge, but we've got some really good plans to deal with that. So So yeah, I think that those would be the main ones in my view, I think.
And picking up on that skills piece, obviously, Roslin, with your partners up in Scotland, are part of the Advanced Therapies Skills Training Network, which is funded by BAYS and delivered through the Cell and Gene Therapy Catapult. So could you tell me a bit about what you're doing on that kind of skills piece?
Yeah, so we're, as you say, the kind of leading on the Scotland side with all of our partners, and what RoslinCT's role has been there is we have our own training academy, and from that we've been delivering training courses which cover sort of aseptic manufacturing with the view to cover not only ATMPs but also vaccines. So we run a successful course already. We may in the next few weeks do another course, but we might customize that to one particular company. But that's been our start, and we're going to expand that. We're working more closely with Napier to do sort of a taster session as well. And I think it's really just an initial, the project's really brought us all together, and I see there's just such a raft of opportunities with it to offer other courses and work collaboratively with our other partners. And I know that when we talked about it, Jen, there's a real synergy between what you offer in the Horizon Centre and what we offer. You know, you've got so many different skills for training around virtual reality, and you've got some amazing kit down there in the Horizon Centre. So I think there's opportunity there for us to do more as well as we come together on it.
Definitely. So finally, can you tell me what's next for RoslinCT?
So yeah, we have big plans. We obviously just finished this expansion. We're looking to do further expansions. We've got a kind of 5-year plan that sees us bring in much more manufacturing capacity, expand our process development capability, and really just grow the business. I think our team at the moment, we're 130, and we're looking to reach about 500 in the next sort of 3 to 4 years. So quite a considerable expansion.
Yeah.
I mean, we're fortunate in that there's such a, thinking about the challenges in cell and gene therapy, part of the challenge is capacity. And what we're fortunate is that we're in the business of manufacturing, and we need to build more capacity, but we've got the skills to deliver all these therapies. So it's just about making sure we've got that infrastructure to support the market going forward. But yeah, that's us. We've got quite a strong team, and it's just about building on that really, and doing more on the skills piece. And yeah.
Exciting times ahead. And I think you're presenting at Bioprocess UK conference in November as well.
Yes.
So
I think I saw you on the agenda too as well. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll have to catch up then. But thank you ever so much for taking the time to join us today, and I look forward to working with you as we move forwards.
No, Andrea, Jen, thanks a lot. Good to speak to you.